Hello, welcome to my studio at Vernon Street Studios. I am way up on the top floor overlooking the railroad, and I love my space so much, and I'm happy to invite you in to see my work in process. As you can see, I don't clean up my studio for open studios. First, I thought we would take a little visit to my flat files where I store most of my drawings. I work primarily in graphite drawing and photography, though I have a long history in textile works. And currently I'm exploring work that is dealing with the detritus of the everyday, the extraordinary in the everyday, through the subject of dust. And I do highly rendered graphite drawings, ink drawings, and photographs that explore the sort of sacred that we can find in our day-to-day life and the ordinary acts of caring for each other, caring for ourselves, caring for our bodies. And I find dust to be this incredibly beautiful metaphor that I gather by sweeping the floor of my domestic landscape. And I then take that dust and either turn it into a cameraless photograph or a highly detailed drawing where I spend a lot of labor in observing the shapes and colors and value of the dust. And it's an exploration of, macro, micro. It's an exploration of finding the beauty and the sacred in the evidence of our existence and our small existence in this giant universe, and looking to find meditation on this, as well as somewhat of an act of a celebration or an honoring of this. I sweep my floor and take cameraless photographs of the dust that I collect, and use these as their own art form or as material to work from. I sweep and arrange the work or the dust that I've collected, and it's always from a specific place or a specific moment, so it also acts somewhat as a journal or a diary of time to make the work. And recently I've started to layer in color. This is a large scale drawing that I did from actually all of the pencil shavings of the previous year's drawings. So I collected those shavings and then created this drawing and started to introduce color, which I've continued to expand a little bit more on. So I love having people into my studio to see my works in process and the dialogue they're having with my photographic process, which is part of my everyday practice. And thank you so much for visiting me and my studio assistant in my studio today. You can see more of my work at www.joettamaue.com, and you can see a lot about my process on Instagram at Joetta Maue.